Hi Carl, it's me Steve, hope you're well. Right, I'm going to take this video and try and do it in one hit if I can. If not, there's going to be some dodgy edits going on in it, but the point is I think that you'll be able to get an idea of what it is you have to do to make it start, etc, etc. I'm just doing this so that just in case your pallet company incurs any damage on it, then you can make a claim against it, because it is, there's nothing broken there, and so hopefully, as I say, if you had to use this video then it'd be okay. Just a couple of bits to point out that I pointed out in the original advert anyway. Let's see if I can remember where they even are now. There is, oh yeah, behind the actual latch there you can see that the lacquer has split on the paint. It's not the actual plastic that's split underneath, or fiberglass, whatever it is, but it is the lacquer on the paint, but that's secure, so the latch is secured, and then obviously I hit a couple of bits when I was out with it that time. Yeah, it's a bit notched on there, but it absolutely doesn't affect it at all. Everything else, it's even still got some of the polystyrene bubbles underneath there, which were off the original packaging when it was brand new. So yeah, hopefully you can see that there and what it looks like. So I guess first things first, well, I just unlatched it. Hopefully I can do all of this while it's on its side. As you can see, it's tiller handle side down, that's how you transport it. And then I've just unlatched it, as I think you saw, and so I'll pop that like that. There's the motor as well, but you've seen all these pictures anyway. But yeah, what you need to press is when you've before you do anything else, once you've attached, oh here we go, this is where I start going out of order. Yeah, you attach obviously the gas to the gas point there, and that's just one of those easy fit ones like that, and then it shouldn't come off anyway. So that's it attached. This end obviously is to your gas bottle. Turn your gas on. I haven't got any right now, as you know. So that goes into there. Then once you've turned your gas on, you've opened up the case at the top, and you've got the sump button there, which just allows in enough gas to then sort of, in the same way that you would get some fuel in the carbs, then that's the is it something that I mean there? But anyway, that's your prime button, that's right. So press that, count to 5, 3, 4, 5, and you actually hear the gas going, and yeah, just 4 or 5 seconds should do it. That seemed to be the best thing. And then right, I'm going to press pause a sec, because I'm going to just open up the tiller arm so that I can show you a little bit more. Won't be a second. Okay, so I've opened up the tiller arm there. I couldn't do it one-handed, so that's why I just had to press pause for a second. Yeah, so open that up there, and I guess the critical thing here, thing that I found works, is where you have this in terms of for getting enough fuel in there to start it. Technically, it's got that's the starting position there. Hold on a sec. That's the starting position there on the red. I have found that just twisting it that little bit further, actually maybe a couple of notches round, is good. And in terms of choke, very little indeed, especially in summer. I pull it out about, gosh, it's about, I don't know, less than a centimetre, and as you can see, it's actuating there, so it's just pulling that up, and it's only just to pull it a wee bit. So don't pull this right out. I made that mistake and then managed to unhook that. It's dead easy to put back on, but anyway, so yeah, I've just realised I've still got my daughter's nail paint on my nails. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it as well. But she painted my nails earlier, yesterday or whenever. Yeah, so just out to about there, and your throttle setting to a couple of notches there, and then of course it's the old give it a pull thing. You can do this with the case cover on or not. But of course it's you know, feel for that, and obviously it's not going to do it right now, but feel for where you've got some bite, you've got some compression there, and then give it a good hard yank. If it doesn't start first time, don't start mucking with the choke and what have you. Just give it another, you know, feel for the compression again, give it another whirl. It takes a, you know, just a little bit of finding your feet with that sort of thing, as I'm sure you know. So and then once you've got it, there's just a knack in it. Do it first time, but it might take a few goes just at first. But yeah, so that's it. You got your safety clip there. Oh, another good thing to mention is this here. This here is what stops your whole unit flicking up once it's on the transom. If you go into reverse by accident. So if you go like that, as you can see there, there's a release button there, and so by doing that, it will mean that this will grip onto the bar, which is there, which obviously sets what the angle is of your motor on the transom. So it sounds like you know quite a lot about boats, and probably more than me. So yeah, this is just the device. It's very simple, that stops you going into reverse and then suddenly gassing it, and then the flipping motor flicking up. It can't happen because it won't go into reverse, and because of this, as I say, this little switch here, that's forward. There's neutral. You can just about see what I'm doing there, and then obviously reverse, and it's at reverse then that comes right down. So it means that has latched onto that, so there's no nasty accidents. Yeah, I'll just press pause again so I can put it together. Okay, back we are again. So here you can see I've just shoved it onto the pallet at a diagonal, so that hopefully that means that everything around the edges is going to be protected. You need to make sure that your guys though know not to rest anything on top of it. I mean, okay, it's sturdy enough, but you know, there's no point in having something sitting on there that's of any weight. It could crack the plastic. Yeah, here's I'm going to use the bag there. I mean, it's called a cover and carry. I wouldn't carry it using the handles personally, so I use it just as a cover. So carry with a bit of a pinch of salt, because you know 26 kilos is 26 kilos. This is nylon. It's tough, but you know, maybe not that tough, and I wouldn't want it going through it and then you dropping the thing. I will bag this up as well so that it doesn't go missing. I'll put a separate bag and then strap that down onto there as well. Yeah, so that's it all back together again. I don't think that I've missed anything there. I haven't got the downloaded as yet PDF for the proper instructions. I know I've printed them out somewhere, that's the other thing. So that's a bit annoying. I'll let you see my my ugly face as well. So hello. I've probably got myself in the, I've probably prepared this cover anyway, so hopefully you can still hear me. Yeah, if you don't have any joy starting it, in terms of you feel like something, you know, if you were talking about normal petrol combustion, then you'd say the engine was flooded. Just give it a couple of minutes, prime the sump again, and just go through the same process, and then you'll get it next time. Yeah, I think that really is about it. So anyway, so now you know what my ugly face looks like. Give us a shout, obviously, with any questions, should you have any. Yeah, and I'll get shrink wrapping it now. Cheers, bye Carl. Actually, cheers, bye Carl, to the camera. Not used to this, am I?